Welcome to the Thinking Independently Forward series, sponsored by Legg Mason. I'm Greg Greenberg here at the Inside ETFs conference in Hollywood, Florida, and I'm here with Jennifer Wappaus. She's a Director Family Wealth Advisor for PagnatoKarp. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here. And you specialize in advising women who own businesses and sell businesses. Talk about the intricacies of that.
Sure. So there's a lot of complexity when you're working with business owners. A lot of their liquidity is trapped on their balance sheet and really in their company. So at PagnatoKarp, we really work on the planning, the pre-planning for that liquidity event. We have a CPA and an estate planner that's on staff with us, as well as a family coach, to help us through the planning process with these individuals.
And what's unique about working with female business owners?
I think that there's a lot of complexity in it, in the sense that women tend to live longer than men. So you're planning for, 5-10 more years longer than a husband or spouse in that case. So there's some different planning. It's a different kind of conversation and purpose behind what they are investing in as well.
And how challenging is it to get a parent to leave the money with the financial advisor for the children? Because a lot of the children want to do their own thing once they inherit all that wealth. They may want to just, use a fintech device and not use an advisor at all. How do you keep that money with the advisor, with PagnatoKarp?
Sure, so that's a really great point. And what we try to do is have a few different relationship managers involved with every family, because it is very complex and you're not going to be relatable to every single person. So we try to have a few others involved in that relationship. From the investment side, looking at these disruptive technologies and these other asset classes that really the next generation is really interested in is huge right now.
And disruptive assets like ETFs, and you are a part of the Women in ETFs group. We had a presentation from them this morning. Talk about the growth of women in ETFs.
Actually, so it's been amazing. I feel like I've been involved with it from the ground up. So Washington, D.C. was one of the first chapters in Women in ETFs. I've been involved with it since about 2015. And I will say, the core principles of the group is to support, inspire, and connect. And it has been an amazing group of women and men that I've worked with in that organization.
And what about translating that to greater Wall Street? Because it seems as though women have a much larger presence within the ETF community as opposed to the wider Wall Street community. How can you change that? How can you get the advances you've made here to the greater financial community?
That's a great question. And I think just with organizations like Women in ETFs and just getting the word out and bringing each other along and getting more women interested in it. And actually at the breakfast this morning, we discussed, you don't have to study finance to get into this industry. I mean, with the marketing and everything that's involved in working in this industry, it's not only finance related, especially in my career right now. It's very relationship based and really understanding the needs of, what my clients are looking for. So I think just educating women about this is great.
It all comes back to serving the customer.
It does.
All right, well, thanks a lot for coming on and speaking about it.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And thank you. I'm Greg Greenberg from the Inside ETF conferences in Hollywood, Florida.